When we were first trying to determine what I needed, I had only been with the city of Arlington for about 5 months. And so I didn't know what technology I needed, but I was put on the spot to answer that question. I didn't know. My name is Irish Hancock. I am with the Arlington Fire Department's Office of Emergency Management, and I am the Emergency Management Administrator, with the main responsibility being over the Emergency Operations Center, also known as the EOC.
Simply put, the technology that was available in the EOC at the time did not paint the complete picture.
So I had to think of what would be the worst day ever in the city of Arlington. And that would be that I had 100,000 people at the AT&T Stadium watching a Cowboy game. I had 45,000 people at a Globe Life Field watching a baseball game. That I had 5,000 to 10,000 people at Six Flags Over Texas and Hurricane Harbor, all concentrated within a small area of the city of Arlington that could potentially double our population, 400,000 people. Well, fast forward 10, 15 years later, that's called Tuesday. So planning for what I thought would be something that would never happen was what actually helped me pick the right system. That's how I selected Activu. Other vendors that I was looking at, they were always the installers, the integrators. But what really attracted me to Activu is they are the programmers of the software. It's not a third-party company. So it was kind of an easy solution when I looked at it in those terms to select Activu. And I've been with them ever since 2008.
The Arlington EOC coordinates resources from our public, private, and nonprofit partners in response to an emergency. My name is Shauna Limley. I'm the Emergency Management Coordinator for the City of Arlington Fire Department's Office of Emergency Management. In my 7 years in Arlington, the EOC has been activated in response to many large-scale special events, natural disasters, and man-made emergencies. These include floods, tornadoes, hurricane sheltering, civil unrest, public health emergencies, the World Series, and the NFL Draft.
Who are the partners that we have in the EOC when there's a significant special events, especially of national importance? Everybody. All our regional partners are there, all our local partners, county representatives, local state representatives, the FBI, ATF, FEMA, DHS, they're all in the EOC, and if they're not in the EOC, they're at the venue coordinating with the EOC. I've learned that you want flexibility. If you have a major disaster, you're gonna have lots of partners that are inside your EOC who all need a different piece of the puzzle. So having that flexibility to be able to select this source or that source and put it in this room or in that room, or display them all on the video wall in front of the EOC. The flexibility is key to be able to respond as efficiently and effectively as quickly as possible.
What I do is help customers to build and design the collaboration systems that they use in their control centers. The interesting thing for an Office of Emergency Management is that they cannot plan what is going to be needed. So we had to provide them with a system that had the highest level of flexibility to put IP video, PCs, web content, social media, maps, and the types of things that help them to know what is going on in that event. Those events can't be planned, and you can't identify in advance what types of content is going to help you build that situational awareness.
I'm fortunate to have a video wall, but then I also have lots of monitors that are spread throughout the facility, not just in the EOC, but also in our breakout rooms. The Activu software has given me the ability to be able to take any of the disparate information that I'm bringing in, whether it's closed circuit television, a network source, or a news source, and bring it in and display all of them on the video wall, or spread them throughout the facility for those first responders who would need to have that piece of information to make the right decisions for their missions.
It's just like being on scene, especially with live feeds. Better technology, better resolution.
I needed to get a fine enough resolution for those people who are sitting 2 feet away from it that they could see the same content as the person in the back of the room. And when I found out that there was a 0.6 pixel pitch available, I knew that was the solution for the Arlington EOC.
The new system certainly way better than the old system.
Well, we've got a lot of special events coming up in the very near future, and that's why I'm very excited for the upgrade to the technology that we're putting in our EOC, as well as the software and the new capabilities of the Activu software. Next year, we're going to have the MLB All-Star Game. In 2025, we're going to be opening the Medal of Honor Museum. You can pretty much imagine anybody who's important in the federal government and the military ranks are going to be there. So it's like a mini Super Bowl. In 2026, the World Cup. So in the next 3 years, we're going to be very busy, and having these new capabilities that come with this software, having this new video technology, having the ability to bring those feeds directly into the EOC now is pretty phenomenal.